After 17 hours of labor, I held my baby for the very first time only for my sister to rip him out of my arms and announce that she'd changed her mind. The baby was legally hers. I had carried him through IVF using her egg and her husband's sperm, trusting her promise that I would raise him. That promise vanished the moment he was born. I was sent home the next day, shattered. When I returned to my parents' house, I walked into a celebration I didn't know about my sister's motherhood party. Everyone crowded around her and the baby while I was treated like I didn't exist. Anytime I showed sadness, I was reminded I was just the aunt and should be grateful. My name disappeared from the story entirely. Birth announcements had only her name. Family group chats called him her miracle. I was erased. As months passed, I was blocked from social media, excluded from milestones, and denied even keepsakes from my pregnancy. Ultrasounds vanished. My hospital bracelet was hidden. Any attempt to acknowledge the truth was shut down with accusations that I was confusing the baby. Eventually, I stopped trying to argue. Instead, I documented everything. I went to therapy. I journaled daily. And on my son's first birthday, when I wasn't even invited, I made a decision. I created a memory book just for him. It contained photos from my pregnancy, journal entries, ultrasound images, and a letter explaining how deeply he was loved and wanted. I mailed it to my sister's house, addressed to him. The book cracked the family's carefully built lie. When my son later cried uncontrollably at a gathering, I instinctively hummed the lullaby I'd sung to him in the womb. He calmed instantly, reaching for me. The room went silent. For the first time, no one could deny the bond. Cousins began reaching out. Evidence surfaced, messages proving my sister had promised I'd raise him and bragged about outsmarting me by keeping it unwritten. Her husband discovered she'd lied to him about being pregnant at all. The truth unraveled quickly after that. When my sister planned to move out of state with my son, the family finally intervened. Faced with divorce and a custody evaluation, she was forced to confront what she'd done. In a private meeting, she admitted the truth: she'd been jealous. She couldn't compete with the bond formed through pregnancy, so she took him. 18 months after stealing my baby, she knocked on my door asking to share him. Today, we have a formal agreement. I have my son 3 days a week. He calls me mama. He is thriving. It's not perfect, and the pain hasn't vanished, but the truth endured. And when it finally spoke, it changed everything.